Hey, I'm Joe Urbanski, Director of Collegiate Empowerment, and you are probably wondering, what the heck is the Student Leadership Challenge experience? Well, the Student Leadership Challenge is a book that's published by Wiley, who's the publisher, and they published a book first called the Leadership Challenge. Now, this book was published by Jim Kouzes and Barry Posner 30 years ago, and still remains a best-selling book on the topic of leadership development. Now, the Student Leadership Challenge is also a best-selling book that we bring to life in the seminar experience, and that uses metaphors and games and quizzes and exercises and all sorts of experiential things to bring what many would consider boring books, right, to life. The Student Leadership Challenge is one of the most recognized and used leadership development programs for college campuses, universities everywhere in the United States of America, which is super cool that you get to be a part of this, at least an introduction to it in the first session, what the Student Leadership Challenge is all about, the 5 practices of exemplary leadership, and how we can be a better leader. It's not if you do these things or if you don't. It's how frequently. So we're going to prove to you that you've already done these things. You've already been applying the 5 practices of exemplary leadership. Now, part 2, if you're like, why is it a 2-part series? Because it's that important. It really is. Part 2, the second session, if you stick around after the break, when you stick around after the break, we're going to dive really deep into how you can personally apply the 5 practices and the 2 commitments for each of those practices to your personal life, your relationships, and your future career, starting with your college career right now. Right? This isn't just about what you're doing and leading in organizations, but you can use this stuff personally and professionally and in your relationships, which is the coolest part. So we can't wait for you to join us for the Student Leadership Challenge Experience 2-part series at NCSL.